We're kicking things off by talking about a $1.25 trillion bet. This is the staggering combined valuation behind the SpaceX and xAI merger, a move designed to build the ultimate infrastructure, orbital AI data centers. The core idea is to move the very engine of AI into space, where it can access unlimited solar power and bypass the growing constraints of our terrestrial power grids. The scale of this ambition is immense, with a plan to deploy 1 million satellites. And the timeline is incredibly bold, with a claim that they can reach cost parity with Earth-based data centers in just 3 years. Ultimately, combining SpaceX's launch capabilities with xAI's intelligence is a clear and calculated play for global dominance in the future of computing. So how does this vision of space-based computing actually come together? It's all built on what you could call a synergy engine, a powerful vertical integration that creates a competitive moat few can cross. At the very foundation, Layer 1 is launch, where SpaceX's reusable Starship rockets provide the massive deployment scale needed to get this infrastructure into orbit. Next, Layer 2 is connectivity, powered by Starlink's global optical laser mesh network, which will act as the data pipeline delivering information back to Earth. And at the top, Layer 3 is intelligence, where xAI's space-optimized algorithms like Grok will run directly on the orbital hardware. This end-to-end control creates a huge competitive gap, as rivals like Amazon and Google may have a piece of the puzzle, but lack the complete, integrated stack from launch to AI model. While the vision is compelling, we have to ground ourselves in reality and ask, can this actually work? First, there's the challenge of radiation hardening. Space has up to 1,000 times more radiation than Earth, which would destroy standard AI chips, requiring years of expensive R&D to space qualify the hardware. Then there's the problem of heat dissipation. Think of the vacuum of space as a perfect thermos. It's an insulator, making it impossible to cool chips with air and requiring massive, heavy radiators that add significant launch cost. The sheer manufacturing scale is another hurdle, as producing 1 million satellites is historically unprecedented and requires a supply chain that simply doesn't exist yet. Finally, the timeline itself is a major risk. While Musk claims cost parity in 3 years, experts call this extremely optimistic, especially since space projects historically exceed their budgets by 50% or more. Considering these immense challenges, the stakes couldn't be higher, as this is fundamentally a race to control the future of compute. The market opportunity alone is staggering, with a potential for $500 billion in annual revenue from orbital computing. This is driven by a critical constraint on Earth. Our power grids are already straining under the demands of AI, while space offers the solution of unlimited solar power. This shift creates a geopolitical race with profound consequences. On one hand, space-based compute offers incredible strategic resilience, making it immune to terrestrial grid failures, natural disasters, or sanctions. However, it also risks an unprecedented concentration of power, creating a deep technological dependency on the single entity that controls this global infrastructure. Looking to the future horizon, the entity that wins this race could accelerate the development of AGI, enable seamless integration with technologies like Neuralink, and even build the communications network for Mars.